Welcome to Faststang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll start this game in progress. I have not engaged in a single head-to-head yet. I'm taking this level 6 Chola, and this is going to be one of the games where I just am going to try and have one head-to-head. I'm going to take this Chola and full send it and try and take a higher level vehicle and use it in the final showdown. That's the plan. So I will get on the highway, and this is going to be Final Arena 4 in the Northeast. Alright, I do see a vehicle in front of me, and they appear to be running, so I think I have a faster vehicle. Why else would you run? Unless you don't want to get caught out of position. I see them on the mini-map now, so it definitely looks like I have the faster of the two vehicles. So, alright, they're going off-road now. Let's chase them, try and go by them with momentum. And they are actually tumbling. This is my friend Mike Mechanic, to my surprise, in a Nissan GTR. Sorry, buddy. I guess if I was really sorry, I would quit and let you have the race, but I'm not that sorry. So he winds up seeing that I'm going to win and winds up quitting just before I get to the finish. We had a chat afterwards on the Xbox app. He wished me good luck for the win, and I told him, sorry Mike, I'm struggling to get a win today and caught you tumbling. So thanks for the Nissan GTR, Mike. So I'm going to just wait here and see if I can catch someone completing a head-to-head on the road just in front of me and get into another head-to-head, possibly into something quicker. Although only the level 9 Hoonigan Group A is faster than this, so I would have to either get the Hoonigan Group A to level up into or beat a level 10 to make this worthwhile. And that's a level 10 Funko. And they wound up going into the trees. And I started chasing them for a little bit. And then they started heading the direction of a head-to-head. And I decided to call off the chase, head back over and just get in position for the final showdown. Just east of this bend in the road between these two signs. Right here is the point I like to leave from. And to make certain I was recording, I had a problem where I did not record other than the final showdown yesterday. So we're good. I have this.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. I will leave at the maximum, 29 seconds. was surprised the other Nissan GTR didn't give me a bump. I gave the Funko a bump, but barely phased them. Fortunately, the Funko goes off-road, taking a direct line, and you can see that the highway bends over towards this finish. I think this finish is very close to Teotihuacan, the pyramid strip. And I open up the map and confirm it is in the pyramid strip. And I've seen this finish point before. I know once I am just beyond the cloverleaf, on the outer edge of the cloverleaf intersection, I will angle over to the left. There is a gap on the right side into the pyramid strip on this line. Bounce off the side of it, but fortunately the other Nissan GTR went outside and does not have a chance. I will get this win in. Win 2,992. Yes!
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
This game I am using the Icon Battle Royale, the Eliminator, to start the Eliminator game. And I've nicknamed this the home of the Eliminator because this is where the icon where the game is at, and when the game starts I am angled where I would see a drop potentially between the tiles. I don't hear a drop over my right shoulder, and I don't see one between the tiles, so I'm going to move over here and hopefully I find a drop. There's actually a kind of a shortcut out of this ravine where potentially there could be a drop over on the right, and there isn't a drop there. There is another vehicle that's behind me, so I will drive around the perimeter here, and I have enough time to get inside of the next arena. That was the purpose of opening the map. You should always know that. If it winds up being a final arena in the northeast, you need to hurry up, start making your way into the next arena so you don't get eliminated by the arena. Just double checking to see where I'm at. And I'm looking around. I'm not seeing a drop yet, but I have to use caution as I go by the entrance into the ravine where the home of the Eliminator is at, where that other vehicle is exiting. And if they were wise, they would have paused and waited for me to cross their path, but they did not do that. So they might be one of the new players that is playing the game. And here's a drop over here on the right. Let's go over and get this. Alright, not bad. Level 4 Subaru WRX. So I will start making my way over and get inside of the next arena. And I will speed this up. I wound up opening the map after I went up the hill here, looking for a drop up the hill. It wasn't there. Potentially there could have been 3 drops up here. I can see when I opened up the map, I can get inside of Guanajuato. And I've had good luck finding higher level drops here, but I do not find a single drop in the entire city. So I don't know if someone else started here and took the drops, or there just wasn't a drop there. So I will pause here and wait for the arena to shrink. Here's a level 5 Bronco R. So I will take that. It's 1 level higher. And let's go back through the city. Someone gets into a level 9 Andretti Beetle fairly early in the game. And again, I am not finding a single drop in the city, so It's kind of odd that twice through the city, other than this Bronco R, there wasn't a drop. So there are 2 drops over here. So this winds up being another Bronco R, so I will take it. It just takes a second if it's in the same vehicle that you are in. And this other vehicle comes and takes this drop, which winds up being a level 5 Porsche 911. And I tried going by them with momentum and engaging in a head-to-head, but I was beyond them before they were in that vehicle. Not a problem. I will head over to this drop. It looks like they might be following me. So I will head east. Let them continue on that line. I open up the map. Look at where the arena wall of the current and future arena wall touches east of the stream. That is a clue. It will be Final Arena 3. And head-to-heads will complete over the direction I am heading, so I have to use some caution. I want to look at this drop, just the outside chance it's a higher level drop. And speaking of higher level, someone just got into a level 9 Fiesta. And here is a head-to-head that is completing. So I am going to try and turn around and engage in a head-to-head with them as they are leveling up. But my timing is off, so I need to go. And they look like they might be chasing me. Not sure what they are in. I thought that might have been an Exocet. I'm not 100% sure. They wound up going across the highway and coming back. And they are gaining on me very quickly. So I'm going to go over here north of the highway and turn around on them and try and have momentum going back towards the point I just vacated. And this winds up being a level 10 Funko. No way. And their momentum was carrying them away, and the Funko will spin before it can change directions. So if I have a clean run through here, I am going to take this level 10 Funko. And I am in my first head-to-head in this game, much like the previous game I showed you, where I only engaged in one head-to-head the entire game. And that's the plan. I am now in a level 10 Funko. Yes!
Opponent eliminated!
Someone else just gets into a level 10 Hoonigan RS200. And I am going to head away from the progression of the game, drive around the perimeter of the future arena as the arena is shrinking. And just avoid everyone. I'm content to use this in the final showdown. I will speed this up. I drove around through Teotihuacan. And I want to go on the perimeter and just wait. And the arena has shrunk. Now I will go over on the highway and park here. And wait until the arena is beginning to shrink and just pull forward and get in position for the final showdown. If I engage in another head-to-head, I would be offered the Lamborghini Centenario to level up unless I beat a level 10. And I am content to use this in the final showdown. A one elimination game. So it's time. And along the way, I cross paths with this other level 10 Funko, and I engage in a head-to-head with them just to see if I can get them to run out of position, and they actually do take the bait. They start going off-road, so hopefully that will leave them out of position for the final showdown, and this is the point that I like to lead from right here.
Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map this point that I like to lead from. This is Arena 3. The range of time to leave is 22 to 26 seconds. I will leave it 24 seconds. That is the other Funko that was caught out of position on the left there. And in front of me on the highway is a Brocky that winds up hitting their brakes. I think they thought they might be early on their exit. I exit at 2 seconds with speed and go flying by them. This is great. Initially, it looks like the finish point is on or very close to the highway. I will know as I get closer in the straightaway ahead and open up the map. And as I get closer, it's not on the highway. It looks like it may be on the shoreline of the river, and it's on the south shore. And that's ironically right where the wet season river jump north to south is, but I'm not going to risk it. If I was in a lower level vehicle and the other vehicles were going this route, then I would risk it, but there's no reason to risk it. So I will angle over to the left. There's a bridge ahead I want to try and get in line of. This tree is the point I know to angle over to the right, and watch out for a few trees just short of the bridge. And the other drivers are trying to take the wet season jump if they are aware of it. If not, they are not going to be able to jump unless they have momentum and cross at a very specific point. It's right across actually where the peninsula, where this finish point is. You have to jump into the river and land halfway across the river. That vehicle just went into the river and reset, so they are not going to come close to this finish. I have this. I'll jump into the river and spawn back, and I can see the Brocky across the river. Win 2,993. Yes!
Secret Society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.